No.
No.
0 dice.
0 dice.
Okay, so what happened?
It started with writing goals. I remember writing down my first goal on a business card. And then from there, exercising. I remember you taking me to the gym, helping me to work out. And it's built through time. And as I'm understanding that my thought is creative and that I am creating my life, it motivates me more to do these things, because I see that when I am worked out and when I have water, when I drink water, when I go to the sun and listen to Abraham, when I'm doing these things, it's easier to stay focused on my goals. It's easier to think thoughts that feel good. So it's been built through time. The more I'm understanding that I am the creator of my reality, the more I'm doing these things, because I see the benefit for me in it.
Well, that makes so much sense, that you don't have to just jump in and do everything. People will call doing things hog wild. Start a program and you go nuts, and then you're out of it in 2 days.
Right.
So gently ease into it.
Yes.
Like an old man into a bath. So I understand that you guys have decided one day this past week to go on a cleanse.
Yes.
You tell the people at home what this means.
What that means is there's a certain drink you can make, which is 2 tablespoons of syrup.
Where can they get this information?
It's the Master Cleanse book.
By
Stanley Burroughs.
So the Master Cleanse book by Stanley Burroughs. Okay.
And what it is you don't eat any food all day, and you have about 6 to 8 of these drinks
Yes.
combined with a tea at night. And what it does is it flushes out your system of toxins and processed foods that you've eaten.
So what's the benefit?
I feel lighter and happier and more energized. And
So
I just-
happiness,
Yeah.
feeling better.
Yeah.
Wow, so impressive.
Yeah.
You've been doing this consistently. Well, I am impressed. And I believe that some of the viewers home are also impressed. I mean, how can you not be impressed? I mean, try going 8 hours without food.
Yeah.
Not on a whole day, and you drink these drinks. So are you hungry during it?
No. The drinks take the place of the food.
So you drink the drinks and you're not hungry for a day.
Right.
And it cleans you out.
Yeah.
And how often do you do this?
At least once a week.
Yeah.
You're trying to do it once a week?
Mm-hmm.
There's you're impressed. Well, I tell you, well, then no wonder you look so fantastic. And things are going so good in your life. I mean, how could you do all that and not have it going good in your life?
Yes, right, Coach.
And I find that very impressive. So I'd like to thank you for coming on the show tonight. The people at home will definitely have them on the show again. Look at them, how wonderful they look and how bright and vibrant they are and what they bring to our show. And we have some party gifts for you. Thanks for coming. Mary T. and FB Baseline. Just an old-fashioned love song. I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Well, I was driving down the road yesterday. Find that funny?
Yeah.
Just me driving down the road's funny.
Yeah.
Well, then that's the end of the joke. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm driving down the road. Well, I should make the story truthful, right? I was a passenger in an automobile. And somebody else was driving. And I heard a doo. And I looked down and it was my phone. Doo. Notifying me that I was on low battery. Now, I appreciated this at first. You could see how an indicator going off, you could appreciate the fact that the phone's trying to tell you, hey, your battery's on low.
Right.
But what I realized was I had no way to tell it that I know. I am aware. I got it! Next mile down the road, doo-doo. I began to think of myself, are you using your last bit of energy? I picked up the phone. Are you using the last bit of battery to notify me with that noise? I could get 2 or 3 phone calls in for all those noises that you're making. I'm aware that my battery's on low. I see it. Our next guest tonight come from the rock and roll band, the Ascended Masters. They have a brand new album out. We could promote your album. You got to bring your album on the show sometime. people scattering for the album. I'm going to get the album. But we have some special guests coming out tonight. We have a bassist and the drummer of the band. The percussion section, very important section of your band, is your bassist and your drummer. You know, because they keep the beat.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the bottom line of it. So, today, straight from the Ascended Masters, Desiree and Drummer Chick. Welcome to the show! For a second, I thought for sure.
Yes!
I'm sure you did at home that we might be experiencing some lesbian love. Bill Walker, I'll say you're gonna slipped out. For the folks down in the Bible Belt. Somewhere like, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing some lesbian love. It's all love. It's love, isn't it? It's love. It's all. We're all one. I'd like to thank the people over at Broyhill for the wonderful couch for our guests today. They did a wonderful job with the upholstery. Thanks for coming to the show. You look fantastic. It's sure good to see you. We had such a high influx of guests that we don't have anything for you to drink right now. So next time, maybe bring your own. Bring an extra for a friend. So I understand that you're doing quite well in the music arena. So you're in a rock and roll band. You're women, right?
Yeah.
And you're in a rock and roll band. I find that impressive, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us, how has it changed your life being in a band?
It's changed my life in all areas being in a band. Because of being in a band, I'm happier. I am more focused because being in a band, playing an instrument, gaining the skill of playing an instrument has helped me focus in other areas of my life too, because it takes focus to do that. So that's carried over into other areas, and it's given me hope that I can do something and inspire others so they can do the same thing.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wisdom from Drummer Chick.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that you weren't wearing a bra today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. That's true.
It seems like you're a free spirit.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the kind of drummer that you'd like to have in your band.
Oh my gosh.
So what's happening musically with your band? What's going on? Where is it nowadays?
Well, where it is we've become quite the rock and roll band. After years of practice, we've been together about 7 years, putting in repetitions and having a guide us along to musical excellence. We've been able to produce some hit songs that will soon be aired on the Ascended Masters website that I'm so thrilled about.
Well, let's get a promo on that. How can these people get on your website?
They can get on the website by logging on to www.ascendedmastersofficialsite.com.
Now, there's some controversy on how to spell official.
Okay,
Can you give it to the official spelling of official?
absolutely. The official spelling of official is OFFICIAL.
The good folks over at Webster's have confirmed this. The irony is about doing the promo about our website is that they're probably on it right now.